Hello, welcome back to another Plan With Me video. It's been a while, I think it's been a month, because I had nothing to plan for October because I was in Japan pretty much the entire month, and so you may have noticed that there was a video missing for October, but I am back with a November Plan With Me. I am in dire need of this plan. It is the 5th of November currently, and I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed because there is, I think as always when you come back from a trip, there's a lot to kind of deal with as you've put things off. But I have printed off my calendar. I am ready to start planning. I have done a little bit of pre-planning. I don't always do this. I don't think I've ever done this before, but I needed to just kind of gather my thoughts, and so I did a bit of planning on Canva. There was a template. Let me just pull that up. So sometimes when I'm just kind of like, I need to figure out my thoughts, I just pull up a random calendar template on Canva. I just choose a different one every time depending on what I feel like, but if we can make that full screen. So I like Canva because you can just rearrange, you can drag things around, and I could use GoodNotes. I have my own monthly templates, but I feel like this was the easiest, and I could rearrange, I could add, colored backgrounds. This is just a key for myself. So yellow is YouTube video, the reddish one is film a video, and blue is a deadline or an event. And so this is not set in stone, as always with these Plan With Me's. It's just like the purpose of them is to help you get some clarity on your month, like what you expect of your month, what are your goals for the month, but also, how your month is looking so that you can rearrange properly. We are currently on the 5th here, and there's really only 4 weeks of the month as of today. So I've got my weekly scrap paper plan ready. So I've split that into 4, and I'll kind of be going off this calendar. Again, it's not super set in stone. Things will always change every single month, but I guess we're just going to start with that. So I'm going to use this as a reference. I'm going to put it off to the side, but as always, going to do a time lapse with some music, a little music break, and I'm going to fill out my wall calendar, which is really helpful to just have on my wall so I can have a quick glance of things coming up and things to do in the week. So I'm going to do that right now. Most of it. I didn't write everything, like the filming, because it would just crowd the calendar too much, and I can always refer to this on my computer. I just kind of need the deadline ones. I did something different this month that if you've been following these Plan With Me's, you know that I don't normally do, which is write down the YouTube videos. But because I have such a tight schedule, I have so much content from Japan that I really do want to get out on time, I decided to take the plunge and just write it in. So I'm looking for a mild liner right now so I can highlight it. Should we go with green? Green doesn't get enough love in my journals. So I'm just going to highlight and hopefully stick to this video schedule. Again, it's probably going to change. I have never stuck to a schedule I've set for myself, but I know that if I didn't, set a schedule, plan out something, then I would be much more off track. At least I know I'm in the right direction, like I'm on the right path, preparing for them. It doesn't matter if I'm a couple of days late. I didn't do the rest of the month just in case. But I mean, ideally, I would love this. I would love if I'm able to stick to a plan. But yes, this is just for me to see, like, okay, what should I be editing? What should I be working on right now? I put away my iPad too quickly. I had some goals at the top right here. And so I'm just going to write that on the side. I don't have anything too many goals, just a few big ones. The very first kind of big video goal is to do my 2025 Tetra Kaigi. I'm getting a phone call. Let me just mute that. Does anyone pick up phone calls? I personally never pick up phone calls unless it's from my husband. Otherwise, I will never pick up a phone call. Most of the time it's telemarketing anyway. That one might have been a client, but that's okay. I can deal with that after this video. I'm also filming at a very terrible time because it's like lunchtime, and so my stomach is making noises. So hopefully the microphone doesn't pick up on that. But 2025 Tetra Kaigi is kind of the main video for this month that I need to do. So this one's a maybe. I need to prep for the shop update. I'm just not 100% sure. If I want to do a shop update, I might push that until January. I'm not sure yet. I have to really sit down and think about what products I want to include. If I do have one, it'll be kind of a small one. So prep for a shop update. The other big one is designing the Patreon postcard and sticker. So every year, I think this is the third or fourth year. I think it's the fourth year. I create a Patreon postcard and sticker as a thank you for my patrons' support, and I send that out as kind of like an end of year postcard. It's not really a seasonal one. I think the very first one was maybe a Christmas New Year one, but it just eventually evolved. Over time evolved into a Herbie postcard and sticker. So I need to design that, and I'm going to try to outsource it this year. Usually every single year I print it out myself, and I just thought maybe it might save me some time and the quality might be a little bit better if I outsource. So that's a maybe. If I run out of time, I might just end up making it myself. But that is a goal for this month. I need to at least finalize the design so that I can send off the files if I want to outsource that. And then the last thing is I have kind of a big client project. I am doing a book promo video. I have the storyboard in front of me, actually. I was working on that earlier, but the shoot is probably very likely going to happen this month, if not in the next 2 weeks. And so I will be busy working towards that, which scares me a little bit looking at my video content. But the Japan vlog, all that content is already filmed. I just need to edit. The journal videos don't take too long to edit. The unpack with me will probably be the hardest one. I'm filming the plan with me right now, and the stationery haul I do need to record, but again, it's a desk one, so it doesn't take too long. The videos that take the longest for me are the studio vlogs. There's so many clips in those videos, and even though they're one of the most satisfying to create because I'm telling a story, I definitely can't do those weekly the same way that I used to because it takes so long to edit. Even though I still like doing them, I do like spacing it out with other journal videos. So before I distract myself again, the last thing was book promo. Let's just say book video shoot. So that is a big priority for this month. There's a few other things. I do have a call on the 16th. Write that in. So November and December are going to be a little packed, but in a good way, because I am just so excited for all the YouTube content. I feel like I have found my, I don't know if spark is the right word, but I found my like love for YouTube videos again. And this time last year, I think when I first posted the Techo Kaigi, I was struggling with YouTube last year. So it's been a year, and it's been amazing. I can't believe it's been a year, but after all this time, after a year, I feel like I've finally found my groove again with YouTube, because I did take a little bit of a hiatus, I think 3 months, and I really had to think about what I wanted to post, what was the future of my channel. Anyway, long story short, nobody really knows what they're doing. We're all just trying to figure it out as we go. And even though I have an idea of where I want to take my channel now, it doesn't mean that that won't change. So change is normal. Change is inevitable. So that's my little tidbit. But this is pretty much my month plan. In terms of Patreon, it doesn't look too bad. It's just these big things. And Techakagi, not really, because I've already planned that pretty much in my journal, in one of my other journals, and so that will be just really fun. I just want to talk about my journal, so that one is not too much work, not too much prep. I feel like I've done the prep because it's something that I've been thinking about the entire year. Usually in these videos I kind of review the previous month's goals, but because October again was kind of a write-off because I was overseas, there's not really much to review. So we're starting a little bit fresh in this plan with me, and I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. So the only thing that I prepped and planned for this video was the month thing, because I really needed to get that out of my head. But I think now we're going to break it down into the weeks. I think that's what I usually do. So I'm going to take a different pen, because this is my nice pen, and I still have an uglier pen, a not so nice pen to use up. This is a ballpoint pen. So we've got the week of November 4th, week of November 11th, week of November 18th, and week of November 25th. Okay, so for this week, I'm probably not going to fit everything, so I'll just write the videos. The November plan with me, which is what we're doing right now. The Patreon stuff, I think I'll write down anyway, because it's supposed to start from Monday, which I, did all that stuff yesterday, so I'm still going to write it down so that I can cross it off. But the DD app, the sticker club, I don't know why I use, oops, I did that wrong. I don't know why I use the asterisk when I don't like it. It's just the first thing that comes naturally to me. I really should use dot points, but I've already started, so I feel like I have to. Content, no, I keep calling it content schedule. Newsletter. Wallpaper. I need to film the TN kind of haul / unboxing. Let's just call it a shopping haul. I just said I wouldn't write down film. It's too late. It's fine. TN visit. I still need to do it. So actually it's a good thing. That's to film the second part of the video, and this is to actually post that video. I have babysitting this week on Saturday, unfortunately, and I need to edit Japan vlog 2. So because I feel like I have a lot of videos to get through, in order to stay on track with everything, I'm going to post 3 times a week until I kind of get through the backlog, because I really don't like editing old footage. I feel like for myself I get really bored of it, so I think that's another reason why I can't backlog, because I do get bored and I start to doubt my content. And so keeping it kind of fresh for myself to edit means I won't get sick of it and won't want to like discard the whole thing. Japan vlog 2. And then I need to work on the book video shoot. So what do I write for that? I write video storyboard. And just plan for shoot, just very vague, but we don't have super concrete steps yet. My stomach is growling. Next week, 2025 Teshokagi. I think I was going to film the unpack with me here because the clothes are just on the, I think I'll be okay. The clothes are just on the ground and I'm like, can I hold it off for another week? Like, I want to put the suitcases away, but I can't until I film that unpack with me. So I might be busy enough that I can just leave it for next week. So the house is going to be messy for another week, but film unpack with me. And then post the unpack with me. Postcard, sticker, and design. I just forgot what I was going to say. Oh, postcard plus sticker, design. Film the Japan film stationery haul. And then post the stationery haul. And then I have a call with, I just remembered, realized I continued with the asterisk. Now I feel like I have to keep going. I really struggle saying that word, by the way. Asterisk. Asterisk. Does that sound right? I think that sounds right. And I think that's it for, I feel like the shoot might be this week or that week, so I don't want to overload it. For the third week, I need to record. Do I just write? Yeah, I'll just write DDF. It's assumed that I need to record it. I need to work on the sticker club. I need to probably edit the photos and the videos from that shoot. So I don't want to overload it because I don't know when it's going to be. So I will leave that. Tentatively, I should be maybe prepping for the shop update here. I'm trying to think what else. I haven't planned out, I don't think, the videos for those 2 weeks. Ooh, I did say the travel journal flip through, so I think I will write that. Travel journal flip, but also travel journal with me. Oh god, sometimes I do my cursive too fast and I skip over a letter. Again, I don't want to overload it because I'm not sure. It depends how these 2 weeks go, but I've got the main priorities there. And then the last week, calendar, wallpaper. I've got the A Club call, which is a call with a group of ladies, and we come and talk about just Patreon, what's working for us, what our strategies are. It's just a really nice way to check in. We've been meeting for about 2 years now, I think. So yeah, we try to meet monthly. And then newsletter, December newsletter, and possibly film. Film December's plan with me. Yes. Let's do that. December plan with me. Why not? Let's put it there in case we do have the time and we write that down. But I like this. I like how it gets less and less, but it's kind of misleading because again, I think the second and third week is going to be super busy. But that is not too bad. I have been loving when people show me photos and they have been planning their weeks like this as well on scrap paper, that makes me so happy. You have no idea. But if you want an alternative, if you don't, want to use scrap paper, I did stumble across this website recently, which I also use because I am the type of person that writes down my to-do lists like over and over again. It's just my way of trying to, like process it. So I need to write things down in order to process it. So I write things multiple times. I'm just a huge list maker, but it's called Tweak, TWEEK.SO. It is free. There is premium features, but the basic features are honestly excellent. It's such a minimal layout. You can access it from any web browser. And I like having it open in a tab on my computer. But basically, you can see your week at a glance. So this is also a really great way to plan out. I mean, it kind of complements it. I wouldn't say it replaces it because this is just overview of the 1 week, and then you can break it down into each of the days, which is what I can do as an example, because I think it was Mark that requested I do a day breakdown, like one particular week breakdown into the days. So we can do that now, but I just wanted to show you this as an alternative. But honestly, I think it complements it. So hopefully you can see this. So this is week of the 11th of November. So that's what we are going to do to make it a fresh week. I've already written in here admin call, and you can change the highlight on the free plan. There's only 2 colors. You can change it to pink. That's kind of a pinkish red, magenta, pink and yellow. I kind of like yellow. So 2025 Tetrukagi will go on the Tuesday. 2025 Tetrukagi. Do I want to film it on that day? So according to my plan, I have filmed it. I've made the plan to film it on the Friday, but I honestly think that's too much. So I might move this to the Wednesday. I don't think I can drop. Oh, I can. I might film it on the Tuesday. Tetrukagi. It always likes to autocorrect to techno. I think I might film it on the Tuesday and then post it on the Wednesday because I do early access on that day. So I have to edit it as well. I have to break down the tasks like this. Otherwise, I know my brain won't be able to comprehend the volume of the tasks. So I know it seems repetitive, like, oh, you're going to post a video, but you have to film it and then you have to edit it and then post it as early access. But for me, breaking down the tasks like this really helps. So I'm going to try to move this up if it'll let me. I don't think it's letting me. It's not letting me. Okay, I'll do that on my computer. So Tetrukagi, yes, I like to put, let me put in red, maybe the video. Or do I want to spot that? No, that's fine. Yes, that's fine. So I just like to separate it so I know it's not really a task. It's kind of an event or a deadline. I wrote film unpack with me. I want to do that on the Wednesday. Film unpack with me. And then edit unpack with, oops. Edit also on the same day, which is not ideal, but we're running a tight ship with content this month, and then early access. Same 3 kind of subtasks that comes with videos for me, and then unpack with me, and then make that magenta. Oh, where did it go? It just disappeared. Okay. Let's write that again. Unpack. Maybe I clicked delete by accident. Oh, it just does not. Okay. Let me just write it without the highlight. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. That's sad. Oh, maybe because I didn't press. No, I did. Is it going to do it again? Yeah. Okay. Can I undo? No. It's not playing nice. So let's leave that as that. The next thing is postcard and sticker design, which I said by Friday. Arbitrary date. I'm just choosing a date which I think works. Postcard and sticker design. I think finalize postcard and sticker design. And I think I won't give myself too much time because I think what's the law called? I drag it out. Is it called Parkinson's law, where work will expand to fill the time that you allocate it. So if you give yourself too much time, you will take that long to work on it. You'll find something to do. So for me personally, as a recovering perfectionist, I know I can't give myself too much time to work on something. And so that's why I tend to be really last minute with a lot of things, because it's my way of tackling my perfectionist procrastination. I take too long because I'm trying to delay the inevitable, pretty much. Work on would be nice. Work on postcard and stick. Oh, it just disappears. Okay, that's not nice. Let's do work on postcard. There's a glitch. Work on postcard and sticker, and then I might try refreshing the page because I'm being irrationally bothered by the fact that I can't highlight. Oh, that's nice. Everything just disappeared. Okay. So we're going to do that again. Edit Techokage, yes. Film Unpack with me, edit. Okay, I'm just going to fast forward through this because you don't need to see this again. I think that was everything. I worry that this is slightly too bright. I think that might be better. The next thing is film stationery haul. Okay, so I wanted to post that on this Saturday. Japan stationery haul. So that means I need to film it on the Friday. Edit stationery haul. I really don't like filming and editing on the same day. Just for my brain, I don't like dealing with the same content. It just feels too repetitive for me. I get sick of my own content if I have to deal with it all day. But again, too much content that I have no choice. I think that's good. I'm too scared to highlight anything. I've learnt my lesson. Stationery haul and 2025 call. Okay, that is... Let's write in the generic tasks that I didn't write down. Weekly update, journal update. I think that is... I don't think I had any more stuff. There is a shoot somewhere in here. The video shoot, possibly. That I just don't know when yet. It might be on the Thursday. So let me just write book, video, shoot, just to pencil that in. I'm going to, I lied, I haven't learned my lesson because I really want to make it colored. Wait, yes, it's an event. It disappears. Book, video, shoot, okay. So that is how I broke down my week tasks into the specific days. And I would, I guess, do this for the other weeks, but I'll do that off camera, otherwise it takes too long. But generally I don't like to, but I don't pre-plan it that far ahead because it depends on the previous week. So honestly, this week, like next week, depends on how this week goes. Does that make sense? Like I'm leaving buffer space in case something doesn't get done this week and then I need to, push it to the next week. And then that'll change the entire week. And so I like to have the overall tasks so that I can plan for it the week of. That just seems to be what works for me. I'm not saying pre-planning ahead doesn't work. It probably would. I just know from experience, I never stick to my plan really. And it always changes depending on how productive the previous week was. And so I kind of am a little bit more blasé, up in the air with my tasks because I know it changes a lot and I don't want to waste too much time trying to plan everything and then, it'll all just change. This has already kind of changed compared to, I think I did this on Monday or Sunday, and it's already changed. So I need to rearrange some things, but film plan with me, like that's what I'm doing right now. water plants. I still need to water my plants. Edit the vlog can go to another day. Anyway, so tweak.so, tweak with a double E. I really recommend it. I really like it. Again, I like how minimal it is. Vertical planning doesn't always work well for me, except when it comes to weekly. But I do like my mix of analog and digital. I find like a hybrid of that works the best for me. So I never would necessarily say I only prefer one of the other or the other, because I really see the value in both. And then, you know, planning it in Canva also really helps when I'm really overwhelmed. But I don't do this every month. I only do this when I feel like I have no idea where to start and I just need to start planning, but not really commit to anything, and so I can drag things around really easily. But that is the plan. And what we usually do now is go into my month planner. I haven't planned for this, so let's see how that goes. I think I forgot to do my monthly stats on the last day, so I think I wrote it on the 1st. I believe that is what I did. Where is my mouse? So for Patreon, we had in... What is going on? Oh, I didn't do September. Wait, yes, I did. Oh, I just didn't do my plan with me, so I didn't write it down. So let's do September as well. In August, I think I penciled it in because I didn't do on the very last day. So I'm getting an eraser. I guess we'll do August as well. Yes. So August 31st, I had 61, and then that is a change of -3. And then September, I had 62. That is a change of 1. And then November, I had 65. No. Yes. I mean, I wrote it on November 1st, but that was for October. And that is a change of 3. As you can see, you lose 3, you gain 3. I am well on track to hitting my goal of 60 patrons for, like, on average for the year. So I'm super happy about that, because we started off with 59, and unless I do something terrible, I don't think I'm going to drop below that. So almost, oh wait, 58, there you go. So most of the months I was in the 60s, which is such an honor. Honestly, it was a stretch goal. 60 patrons was a stretch goal. I need to zoom out. So I'm super happy about that. Even though I set myself like quantitative goals like that, I don't really mind if I hit it or not, because it's not really a stat I can control with YouTube. So in August, I had 7,000, very close, 7,206. Oh, let me do this. I have a full glass of water next to me, and I am trying not to spill it. So I think that was 5,7,206, which is 7,206 minus 7,097. Oops, 7. What am I doing? Did I minus it? Yes, 7,206 minus 7,097 is gain of 109. Let me actually open up the calculator app. And then in September, that's my Siri being, why are you being triggered? Okay, September, I had 7,225, which is minus 7,206, 19. So like, what a jump. Some months I'll grow by 100, some months I'll grow by 19, and that's okay. I don't know how many I posted. How many videos did I post? In September, I posted 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. I'm so happy with how consistent this has been, almost like one every single week. In October, I had 7,420. I triggered Siri again. Why is this happening? Did I say something remotely close to it? 7,420 minus 7,225. which is a gain of 195. What a difference. And that was mostly from one video, so I'm not expecting that to be replicated. And in October, I posted 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times. Okay, moving on to Instagram. Let me erase this. In August, I had 9331. Instagram is always a struggle because I don't put any effort into it. Instagram is just not my platform, but you know, it's there because I kind of need it. But 9331. How do I turn off this Siri? 9331 minus 9285, which is a gain of 46. Somehow, I don't know what happened that month. It might have been a market, but normally I do not gain anything. Normally I lose. And posts, I guess this is the exposure part because I do not post on Instagram. In August, I posted 1, 2, 3 times. That's not too bad. Okay, in September, my stat was 9384. I think right now it's around this. 9384 minus, oops, I pressed plus 9384 minus, what is going on? Clear. 9384 minus 9331. Which is a gain of 53. Again, I think that was from the market. I do always get a little boost. And the posts were 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, I posted 4 times for the market. That's the only time I will really post. And then in October, I had 9360, triggered Siri again, which is a loss of 9384, 24. And I posted 0 times. Instagram is not a puzzle. I am sorry, I think the microphone was a little muffled. Instagram is not a puzzle I'm trying to figure out. I just cannot. I cannot with Instagram. And I think that's an important reminder that you can't have it all. You have to choose your platform. I mean, you can. If you enjoy it, enjoy posting on multiple platforms, you can absolutely do it. But for me, I just don't want to waste my energy trying to post on a platform that doesn't really serve me. It's just not my platform. I really need to turn off this iPad. Okay, the next thing that I do is, I have not updated this in a while, but I look forward to doing this at the end of the year. The next thing I need to do is update the month. Have I been keeping up with this? Oh, kind of. I didn't do October, because I didn't plan October, I think. I'm going to, because it'll take too long for me to try to figure this out, I'm just going to do November. I'm just going to do this month. So priorities for this month are Patreon postcard and sticker. I need to interrupt myself and highlight these things. Where is the grey? Where did I put the grey? Patreon postcard and sticker. What else? Tetra Kaigi. And probably the book video shoot. I am looking forward to I want to say like wrapping up my journals, but I don't know if that's more of a December goal. I feel like that's more of a December goal. Looking forward to in November. I guess like all of the content for YouTube, like the Japan content, but also the Techo Kaigi. I just want to say, does it sound really boring to say YouTube content? I'm just really excited for it. Looking forward to, I'm just gonna write it, YouTube videos. Creating and posting? That's so boring. Oh, what am I writing? What am I writing? Creating and posting. And is that it? Pretty much. I feel like I'm looking forward to that in December as well, just really focusing more on the content. Because again, I've found my like love and like passion again for YouTube videos, and I really want to double down on that while I have that feeling. But December is definitely more of like finishing up journals. I think that is it. I can't write this until, I mean, can I write October's? Maybe. Let me highlight it at least. Where's my highlight? Priorities. What did I enjoy in October? I usually write a book and a song and like a little habit, I think. So in August, I was really enjoying my Kindle and the Lady Sherlock series. That is so cool. In October, I wasn't listening to much music. What book did I really enjoy? Oh, Station 11. Excellent book. Station, that was my 5-star read for the month. Station 11. Didn't really have a song, but I think the song for September was like maybe Bedchem by Sabrina Carpenter. The lyrics are silly, but the production of the song, it's just so catchy. I like her vocal runs in it. It's great. But I wouldn't put that as an October song, I don't think. Of course, I'm looking forward to Japan. I mean, it's already happened, but this is past me saying I was looking forward to Japan. What else am I currently enjoying? Anything else would be a bit too travel specific, I think. Like, I enjoyed reading. I enjoyed going to the cafe with Kevin. I enjoyed all the food, walking around, thrifting. There's too much. Struggling with Instagram. Posting to Instagram. Like, I really tried to post some travel stuff to Instagram stories, and I did for like the first couple of days, and then it just does not come naturally to me, so I can't. And I didn't post anything that month, so that definitely was a struggle. I might say, because it definitely was a point of enjoyment, editing videos and journaling at cafes. I think that was pretty good. Okay, and I think that is it. So that brings us to the end of this month's Plan With Me. Thank you so much for all your comments, messages, for watching these. I honestly didn't know how these would be received when I first started making them, but I just know personally for me, I really needed to make them because I just figured I'd film it because I need to do this anyway, and it's really helpful for me. So yeah, if you find value out of these, if you find value like planning with me, or even just, watching along and seeing my process, thank you. Thank you for enjoying these because I really enjoy making them for you. So thank you for giving me a reason to continue doing this, but hopefully I haven't forgotten anything because I usually do, but that is my plan for November. Fingers crossed it goes somewhat according to plan, but I will see you in the next December Plan With Me, which will hopefully be a little bit more chill because I'm not planning to do like heavy work stuff and just, catching up on my journals and unwinding. December is going to be my reset month. Again, it's too early to talk about that, but I hope you have a lovely November. I hope you have time to sit down and plan out your goals. It's never too late to start planning your goals for next year, but this is how you start kind of in the day-to-day. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!